Greetings, bonjour, ujjayi. We are here today with a restorative yoga practice. This practice is beginner friendly. You will need some props to support you. So I would suggest grabbing at least 2 blocks, a bolster, maybe a big bolster and a small bolster, and then some blankets. If you don't have these particular items, grab what you have. Or maybe you can go without any props at all, but usually for restorative yoga, we like to feel supported in our poses. So if you don't have these blankets, maybe grab some blankets, right, that you have. If you don't have bolsters, maybe grab some more blankets or maybe a comforter, right, that can support you. Maybe pillows off of the sofa, right, can support you in taking the place of a bolster. If you don't have blocks, maybe grab some thick books, right? And those can be your block replacements. So if you don't have those tools right here with you, go ahead and grab them and then come back to the practice. All right, so let's get started. Today we are going to start in child's pose, a supported child's pose. So grab what you need. I'm going to use this big bolster right here. But you could use blankets, just depends on what you need for your practice today. So we'll bring our knees to the width of the mat, place the bolster right up against the body as far as it can go, all right? So maybe you have a blanket under your knees, maybe you have a blanket under your feet. I'm gonna place a blanket under my feet for more comfort there. Just more support. Oh, that feels so yummy. Yeah. And like I said, if you need blankets under your knees, you can go ahead and do that. When you're ready, we'll take the hands on the bolster, whatever you have in front of you, slide them forward, releasing yourself down to the bolster, and then finding a comfortable position. Maybe the chin, or maybe you plant your face into the bolster. Allow the shoulders to relax, allow the arms to relax. Find some micro adjustments that you might need. Maybe pull the bolster in a little bit closer so that you can keep the air passages open with the nose. Settle in and start to notice your breath. I'm just going to set the timer here. So you can have your hands in front, resting on the mat, or maybe you'd like to take the hands behind you. I'm going to be here for now. Make any other adjustments that you might need at this time. Maybe pull the bolster in a little bit closer. And allow your body to release into this child's pose. This restorative practice for today can be good for numerous health reasons. This restorative practice can help you relax, drawing you back to your center. Maybe you rest one cheek on the bolster. And then when you're ready, switch to the other cheek. Allow your eyes to close as we settle in. Maybe take a few slow breaths. If you want to switch cheeks, maybe turn the head gently and allow the left cheek to rest on the bolster. Any other micro adjustments to make yourself more comfortable in this restorative practice? We'll be here for a few more minutes. Maybe take a few slow breaths if you haven't. As we begin to move out of this posture, maybe you turn your head again just for a moment, letting the right cheek rest on the bolster. Maybe you bring your forehead to the bolster, so bringing the chin in towards the chest. Allow the forehead to connect with the bolster. And we'll gently start to come out of this posture, lifting the head up. Maybe walk the hands back in towards the body. Gently rising up. Excellent. And now we'll move into our next posture. So we move the bolster. Give yourself some space to bring these legs forward. We'll bring the knees together and swing the feet around to the front. And we'll come onto a seated position on the mat as we head into our reclined butterfly. So for our reclined butterfly, we surely are going to be supported. You could take a small bolster and put it behind your back like so. Bring it right up against the sacrum. Right up against the sacrum. And then allow yourself to fall back. If that doesn't work for you, maybe you'll just place a blanket under your shoulders. Find what feels good. We're allowing the heart to open here. All right? So see how we can support ourselves in this heart opening while also maintaining a sense of restorative practice, not putting too much stress on the body. I'm going to place some blocks under my knees, under my thighs. Another option is to take the blanket and open it up long ways, right? Fold it long ways. And you could wrap this around the feet. You could place it under the feet and wrap it around. Just feels nice. It just feels good. You could also take another blanket and maybe fold it like so. And you could place this one over the belly, over your womb. Of course, if you're a woman, right, with a womb, over the belly, over the pelvis. Maybe you grab some support for your arms. Maybe you take a bolster or a block and place it under your elbow to keep your arm, to give your arm some support. Find what feels good for you. And we'll start to, again, just make some micro adjustments. I'm just setting the timer here. I'm not texting anyone. I'm going to make some micro adjustments. Find your stillness, okay? Connect with your breath. Notice what comes up for you in this practice. Allow gravity to bring you closer to the earth, closer to your support. Find the release. Settle into the relaxation. Allow your body to restore. We'll be here for just a few more minutes. Take some slow breaths if you like. Notice any sensations that have come up for you. Gentle inhale, exhale through the nose. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth or the nose, whatever feels right for you. Gently swallowing any extra saliva that comes up. Allowing yourself to come deeper into the practice here today. A little less than a minute to go here. You're doing excellent. Wonderful. So we'll gently start to come out of this pose. Maybe bring the palms of your hands down to support you in getting up. Or maybe you roll over to the side to come up. As we move into our next posture, be gentle with yourself. All right? If you wrapped the feet to the ankles, go ahead and unwrap those. Remove the blocks if you have them from under your legs. Remove the blanket from wrapping around your belly. Bring the knees in close. Hug them in. Give yourself a hug. Just a moment of gratitude for coming to your mat today and having this practice with you. We're going to remove the small bolster from the back if you did have it there, and allow your back to come fully to the mat. So we may use the small bolster for the shoulders if you like. As we lay back down. If you would like to have something supporting your sacrum, maybe you take a blanket and put it under your lower back. So put that there. Beautiful support. And And you can keep the block handy. You may need that. So we'll bring the knees back in towards the chest, kind of like we did when we were sitting up. You can bring the arms out by your side and then allow the knees to gently fall towards the right. If you like, you can take that block and put it under your knee on the right. Or just allow the knees to deepen the stretch as they further connect to the earth. Then turn your head towards the left. In our supine twist or our reclined twist, I'm going to set the timer for us. Make any micro adjustments that you may need, and then finally settle into stillness. You can close. If you like, you can straighten the left leg. Notice any sensations that come up for you in this twist. I'm just going to make a small adjustment for myself. I welcome you to do the same. Great. We'll be here for one more minute. So enjoy. Maybe take some slow breaths here if you like. And then gently bring your head back to a neutral position. Go ahead and bend your left leg if you did straighten it. Gently bring your knees back in towards your chest. Oh, hug them in. And we'll head to the other side. So I'm just going to adjust here. Felt like my shoulders were coming off of my bolster. So allow the knees to gently fall to the left, or whichever is your other side, right? Again, you can straighten the right leg if you like. And then turn your head towards the right. Notice any sensations that come up for you in the lower back, the thighs, the shoulders, anywhere. Awesome. And then gently bring your head back to center. Bend your right leg if you straightened it. And gently bring your knees back in towards your chest. Oh, hug them in, hug them in, hug them in. Maybe lift your nose and chin towards your knees. As we come into a seated position, maybe you roll over to the right side or the left side. Take your hand and gently push yourself up. Take your time, be gentle, handle yourself like a newborn baby. And we'll come into a seated position. You can take the position of easy seat. Maybe you take a blanket or a block and sit your hips onto it in our crisscross applesauce, right? Our easy seat, our sukhasana. Or maybe you find hero's pose. Hero's pose is my favorite. If you watch more videos, you'll get to see that. I'm just going to move some of this stuff to the side. As we close our practice today, we'll take the right hand, the palm facing the ceiling, and bring the index finger and the middle finger to the center. Fold them in. Keep the ring finger and the pinky finger extended and also the thumb extended. As we do some alternate nostril breathing, we'll inhale, hold there, take the pinky finger and the ring finger, press on the left nostril, exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Use the thumb and close the right nostril, exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Close the left nostril with the pinky finger and the ring finger. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Thumb closes the right nostril. Exhale through the left nostril. Release the finger. Inhale through the left nostril. Pinky and ring finger close the left nostril. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Thumb closes the right nostril. Exhale through the left nostril, releasing the fingers there. Inhale through the left nostril. Close the left nostril. Exhale through the right nostril. Wonderful. Inhale through the right nostril. Hold there. Release the fingers from the nose. Hold, hold, hold. And gently exhale. Maybe take a few slow breaths here, inhaling through both nostrils. And slowly exhaling. Excellent. Maybe you notice that one nostril is readily taking in air more than the other nostril. So maybe you come back to this breathing exercise to find even more balance and stability. Maybe you lay down on your mat in our resting pose, also known as Shavasana or the corpse pose, for as long as you like. Thank you so much for joining me for this restorative practice today. I hope to see you soon. Remember to take slow breaths. Namaste.